Because no matter how you fling it, no matter how you swing it, the dreams, the aspirations that you have in this life are yours, and they're never gonna leave. I was lying down and this thought popped up that doubt will break you if you don't trust yourself. I was wondering what does that mean? You know, like that is such a odd thing to say. But like I was wondering in context of like doubting your dreams, doubting yourself. And what does doubt really mean? I don't know. And another word for doubt is just disbelief, as in that you don't believe in something. That's literally what it is. And really and truly, if we're thinking about doubting and trust and all these different things, then the opposite of doubt would be belief. And if we're talking about the opposite of doubt, we're talking about belief. We're talking about trust. We're talking about trusting and believing in something that I don't know. I don't know. I'm lost. I think I'm just processing this with y'all because, like, as much as I say doubt and belief and trust, what does any of this mean? What does any of this mean, bro? I needed to trust myself. I need to believe in myself. I need to believe in myself and in my future and believe in my future self that we will push through. And the understanding that I need to believe in my future and believe in myself while I'm on this journey is very important. And I think we need to establish a firm foundation in who we are and what we're doing if we want to continue chasing our dreams, if we want to continue living, if we want to live a fulfilling and healthy and amazing life. If we don't trust ourselves, it's gonna be harder to move forward with life. If we don't trust ourselves, it's going to be harder to continue moving and accepting our future, because let's be honest, let's be real, doubt and worry is just an aspect of the future, but what you think the future should be, what you think the future shouldn't be. And the understanding that I'm trusting in myself to keep going, I'm trusting in my future to keep going, I'm trusting that no matter how much worry and doubt I have within myself, I can keep going is very important. And how do you build? Because self-doubt is very important. The doubt of I can't do this, so I can't do this, so I can't. You need to trust in your ability to do the things that you say you're gonna do. You need to trust in your ability to say and do the things that are on your journey. Because if you don't, you're not gonna be able to move forward. You're not. When doubt starts coming up, you need to look at any face and be like, I trust myself enough to move forward. I trust that I can do this. I trust in my ability to do this. I have done hard things. I have been living a hard life. I have been doing this. I have been doing that. Therefore, I can. Because self-doubt is just you not trusting in your ability. It's you not trusting in your ability to get shit done. And you can. And newsflash, you have always been able to do the shit that you want to do. You have always been able to do the shit that you wanted to do. It's just you fool yourself into thinking that you can't. You make excuses. I can't do this because of this. I can't do this because of this. No, you can. You don't need all the tools. You don't need all the equipment. You don't need every little thing that you're picking and nitpicking for. Your excuses don't matter. Because newsflash, these excuses, they're just excuses. believing that you're not good enough, believing that you don't have the tools, having the goals so high that you can't achieve it, and being like, oh, I can't achieve it, because that's perfection. You're trying to achieve perfection. That's why. And you're a human being that has limitations. And I'm not saying that as humans we can't break our own limitations, but I'm saying you need to know that you are a human and you can't just set gigantic motherfucking goals and be like, yeah, this is it. You can tip the scale in your favor, meaning you can shorten the timeline. Meaning, if you think it's gonna take 10 years for you to finish that book, write it in 5. If you think it's gonna take a year for you to get that YouTube channel off the ground, do it in 6 months. Collapse the timeline in motherfucking half. That's what I mean. Because you can do it. You are enough. You are enough to do the things that you want to do. You are enough to do the things that are placed on your heart. You are enough to do the things that you have been battling for. You are enough for the things that you have been neglecting because you're scared. That's the real thing. Well, that's the real thing. You're scared of continuously doing something. You're scared of chasing your dreams and not having it happen. But I want to reassure you that if you want enough, you keep chasing it. If you want it enough, there's one of the greatest author that ever was. They started this book. I can't remember his name. I'm sorry. They started this book, and it took 10 years for him to come. It took 10 years for him to be away from the book, and he came back and he finished the book, and it was the best book there ever was. But yeah, it took him 10 years to come back to the book, and he did the book. Because that's something that was on his heart for the longest while. And the only reason why you haven't been continuously doing these things is because you think these excuses are real. And they aren't. Because I want to tell you this. No matter how much you fight that urge to not do the things that have been calling you, you're gonna do it. Might be 10 years down the line, 20 down the line, 50. But you're gonna get old and wrinkly and you're gonna think, I'm gonna start this shit. You're gonna be on your deathbed and you're gonna be like, I'm gonna start this shit. Because no matter how you fling it, no matter how you swing it, the dreams, the aspirations that you have in this life are yours, and they're never gonna leave. They aren't. You might as well start them now. I'm giving you the wake-up call. Those dreams you've been hiding away, they ain't gonna leave you, baba. They gonna come back and they gonna bite you in the butt every single time. Because it's yours. It's your calling, it's your purpose, it's yours. And you know that it has been yours for the longest while. You just don't want to acknowledge that shit. You just don't want to acknowledge that this has been yours. Because the real thing. And only you can do it. Only you can do the things that you've been neglecting. Those dreams, those aspirations, you are enough to do it. But you need to trust yourself enough that you can. Decide now, I trust myself to continuously move forward with my dreams. Decide now, I trust myself that I can move forward with my dreams. I trust my future that I can do this. I trust myself that I will do this. I trust myself that I can move forward with my dreams and not have it be neglected. I trust in my ability to move. And that's something we need to tell ourselves every single day. Whenever doubt comes up, say, I can do it. Push through the doubt. Push through the fear. Because those are the things that after the doubt, after the fear, there's a little aspect. It's a delicious period after the doubt and fear where you get everything that you need. It's delicious. That doubt and fear is just an obstacle that you need to climb over. After the doubt, the fear, and the excuses fall away, you realize that your life is your own and you can take control over it. You can. If only you allow yourself to. Because I want to see this. Self-trust and believing in yourself is not thinking that you do everything right. It's just believing in the fact that if you do make mistakes, you can adapt. You can change. You can learn. Trust in the fact that you will change, you will learn, you will adapt to the new changes in your life if only you allow yourself space to. believing in yourself is understanding that no matter what comes your way, you can't overcome it. Even if you aren't right, even if you take a wrong turn, you can conquer that too. So please, for the love of God, don't allow doubt to break you, because doubt will make every step of the way impossible if it outweighs your own trust in yourself, your own belief in yourself. Because my darlings, my loves, you can't do it. I know you can't do it. Just pick yourselves up by the bootstraps and trust that you can, because you can. Good evening, darling. Have a good day. Bye. Love ya.